good evening, Mr. Sandeep.
Good
Welcome
evening.
to the Festival of Marketing.
Thank you.
So lovely session. I have some questions for you. So let's just start. Brands are blurring the lines between entertainment and marketing today. So to attract more consumers. So what is your take on this?
See, today there has to be an entertainment angle definitely, but what eventually matters, what you're trying to communicate. What is the value addition you're making to his buying purchase cycle? So I would say a fair balance is extreme ends don't work. So yes, last year we ran a campaign. We want to tell the world we are into lighting, and Jaquar is synonymous with bathroom. So we ran a campaign called "Kya Chal Raha Hai." Now it's like a very funny take, but like example, if I have to a Wrigley campaign, so initially they came out with without a sweetener, but the moment they added sugar, people started chewing it, and sugar evaporates after some time. So the same thing, the entertainment should be your entry, is a foot in the door, but it cannot be the the overall campaign. It eventually, what is you trying to communicate and what's the objective behind the campaign?
All right. So if I ask you, as a marketer, how do you create a balance between short-term performance marketing goals with the long-term brand building during the festive season?
See, specifically in the bathroom and lighting category, there's no as such a festival thing for me, and we have designed like that because when you're doing up your home, you're building up a home, you want products there and then. Some of the replacement business can come in the festive time, but eventually, what periodically we have seen is largely fairly distributed across the year. So for us, festive is not a thing, and in fact, as a counter strategy, we don't too much advertise in clutter. It's the clutter, the cost goes up, and retention is very less. We typically, like even in a strategy like water heaters, we advertise in summers. Now it sounds very funny. If summers is hot and we advertise water heaters because when you're doing up your home, you want to install water heater then itself, rather when your home is ready and then you want to get a civil work done. Yeah. So sometimes when you completely turn the strategy, but what others are doing, it pays.
Okay, so as a marketer, if I ask you to give an advice to the other marketers out there who are just joining the workforce or are just booming, what would it be?
Keep things simple and always stay closer to your customer because everything in anything will change, but what will not change is your customer. And customer per se is still also is the face. We all have a youth and we grow out of the youth. So don't get hold of a customer, but see the phenomenon called youth. So if I'm a brand marketer and I'm looking for a product which attracts your customer, young audience. So young audience also changes 5 years. So it's very important that you constantly keep yourself updated with what the latest consumer trends are. Stay closer to the customer, keep the customer in the center, and rest all thing follows.
Totally. Thank you so much for your time, Mr.
Pleasure.
Samvi.